People's worlds shrink as they get older, and I'm determined for that not to happen. My name is Paul Fidders. I'm 61 years of age. I live in Perth. I'm a father, I'm a grandfather, and I enjoy living life. A big thing out of me doing the stuff that I do is the camaraderie. We just have the most sensational days when we go out together, riding through the forest together and ending up with a cup of coffee and a good chat at the end of it.
A group of us some time ago decided that we would do the Cape to Cape mountain bike race, which starts in Cape Leeuwin in the south of the state, finishes in Cape Naturalist. About 1,300 riders do the race, and it's a great adventure.
I was going to do it with all my mates, and we were just going to have a good time together, not necessarily riding together, but testing ourselves over those 4 days on the mountain bike, and it is quite a testing event. The gun went off. I took off from the start line, talking to myself, saying, Paul, do not start being competitive. Being a relatively strong road rider, I was able to keep up within the first about 200 people up to the top of the first hill.
The trail was very rutted and a lot of bikes going down, 2 and 3 abreast at times, and quite often in the air, bouncing over rivets and so forth in the fire trail.
I actually freewheeled down the hill and kept gathering pace and gathering pace. I got probably 2/3 of the way down the hill, and I'm not sure what happened, but all I could feel was I was going through the air. 1 minute I was in this event with the adrenaline pumping, next minute lying on the ground, not being able to move. I'd become helpless in a split second.
He was in a bad way. At his wrist, which is the first thing I saw, is 2 bones poking out, exposed, with quite a lot of blood coming out. And I thought, this doesn't look good.
I was lying across the track, bikes whizzing past me, and I just couldn't move. I just couldn't move for quite some time. And the first thing that I heard was a voice in my ear just saying, you've got to get off the track. You've got to get off the track.
His breathing is really laboured. He's struggling to breathe. So didn't realise then that he'd punctured a lung with his rib.
I knew that I was in serious trouble at that point in time. I was in a remote place. It was going to be very, very hard for me to be able to get help. Eventually, a vehicle was able to get access to the track. I was taken to Bunbury Hospital. They did an initial operation, but it was just a holding pattern, and then I was advised that I needed to get to Royal Perth Hospital. I could feel that, certainly through my lung situation, that my health was deteriorating as the time went by. That's when I was flown by the Royal Flying Doctor to Perth Hospital. I'd had a tube put into my lung in Bunbury. I had things hanging off me at that stage. I didn't know what they were, but I knew that I was actually in good hands at that point in time. I'm a city guy. I never ever thought that I'd be using what's generally regarded as being a service for the farmers and country people. The accident did confront me with the fact that I, in the future, wouldn't be able to do some of the things that I absolutely love doing, and they weren't happy thoughts. I'm ever grateful for Royal Flying Doctor Service. I can't believe the quality of the service that I actually got me out of that situation and actually has me sitting here today. Not quite as gung-ho, but I still love my adventure.